G'day everyone, welcome back to Pint Party, the Twitch stream designed to turn a game of gimmick into a tax write-off. I'm John, and we're back at Cybermyth Studios. This is probably without a doubt the hardest puzzle I've ever done, because the other ones before, I think I've done one that had taken almost 2 entire streams, but I don't think I've ever done one. I think this is, I think if we spend the whole stream on this is probably then going to be without a doubt the hardest puzzle I've ever done. That being said though, we're constantly making progress. It's not like I'm hitting the same problem over and over again. It's sort of it's just that the problem is being chipped away in a lot smaller chunks. So what we have to do is just a quick revision of what we got to do. What we got to do is we have to take the amount that Gast and Moss were paid and subtract that from the amount they were supposed to be paid, which is listed in this file, and then add that as a number back into this file to be paid to a shell company that we then have to list in this file. Now, so far, I figured out all of this, literally all this does is just get the numbers. It gets the numbers from both of those files and adds them all up. So this file has, a bunch of different pays in it, and it adds all those together. This one has a bunch of different pays in it, and it adds all those together. Now, doing that, I was able to work out, from that, we get the 2 numbers. Well, actually, we get 4 numbers because we get dollars and cents in both. And with those, we can then subtract those from each other and come up with a number. The tricky bit is that even though we can get it to all do that and do it no problem now, which is great, the problem we have is that we can't get it to one of the pays. I think it's this one is having an overflow problem. So basically, all of these numbers coming together are adding up to over $9,999. I think I did the maths yesterday, and I think it was something like $10,100. So it's not even that high, but it is high. And that's before, I'm pretty sure that's before adding all of, calculating cents as well. Because all we're doing with the cents column is we're grabbing all the cents and adding them together. We're not then carrying the one over, so to speak, every time we go over 99 cents. We do that eventually. That gets done here. But it's not always done. It's not being done before the dollars are all added together. And that's where we end up with an overflow problem. Now, how do we handle the overflow problem is kind of the issue. I also had a thought about the counter, but I can't remember what it was. I was thinking about the counter last time. I'm like, we could probably get rid of that. But I don't remember how. Yeah, I honestly don't remember how I was intending to get rid of it. And by the way, all of this code works, runs in both. So they run in parallel, which is great, because look at how big it is. It's 137. Thankfully, we don't have to write 2 whole separate things. I can both do the exact same thing, which is great. And it means that, even though I think it's payable is the one that has the overflow problem. Or it might be payroll. No, it's payroll that has the overflow problem. Maybe. I'm not sure. No, I'm pretty sure it's payroll that has the overflow problem. It is possible that payable could also end up with an overflow problem. So, having it work out in one is fine for the other one. Now, to figure out how to calculate the overflow, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to leave that behind. And I'm going to go back into one of our old puzzles where I know we did this, which I'm pretty sure is KGOG-TV. Yeah, because we calculated an overflow in here, right here. Okay. So how do we do this? We copy -9999 to t, we go back one, add the value of x to t, right? Add the value of f to t, subtract the value of t by 1, and copy that into the X register. Okay. So yeah, the problem is that okay, test if t equals 9999. Okay, so so what we need to do is we need to do that as well to go into overflow. Otherwise, we can just do this. Right. Okay. So basically, the way we give ourselves the extra space over 9,999 is we start at a negative value. That's how we do it. Now, that should probably be done handled in the same way that we've handled add cents. So here in cents, if the total amount of cents added together is less than 99 cents, there's no reason to calculate what it is in dollars. But if it's coming in at 400 cents, then we need to figure that out. And that's, and that's $4. So then we need to convert 400 into 4 and then add it into the dollars. So I think we need to do something similar up here. The question is just where do we do it? So add to F the value of X and write it into X. Seek 1 to send a file, otherwise jump back. So we're not doing anything in our T register at this point. And we've been doing stuff in our T register, I think this entire time. F to T. Yeah, that's our counter. Right, yeah, because we were just doing our counter at this point. So basically, yeah, once we've gone through all of this, we go back and do all of this. Okay, cool. So our T register is right for us to just do what we want with. And I think what we should do is this should run at least once. In fact, it will. It'll run at least once because X, before we add the value of F to it, shouldn't. Oh no, it'll be 0. Well, yeah, it'll start at 0, so that's fine. Yeah. So it'll start at 0, so it'll run at least once and won't overflow once because the value will be 0, and it's who cares? Okay, so but we also wanted to test if it's going to overflow at the start of every value. But the problem is that when it does, oh god. Okay, hang on. So we need to test if X is equal to 9999. And if true, we need to jump into overflow. And I think the way I handled that is that I then basically went back and just did the whole thing again. Yeah, and we're going to put it before AdSense. Oh, actually, no, we're not. We'll put it in... Yeah, see, because that's just going to jump. So, we won't... No, we'll do it here. We'll do it after no carry. Okay, mark overflow. Well, we should call it dollar overflow, actually. Dollar overflow. Yep. Yeah. Dollar overflow. Okay. Otherwise, it will just do this as normal, check for the end of file, and jump back, which is great. But when it does equal 9,999, see, it'll run through this then theoretically twice. So it'll do that and then seek 1. So what we need to do where would that put us in the file? Let's get to here and see where we're at. Okay, who is that? Who are you? Who was there first? Exo11. Okay, right. Okay, and you're... Oh dear. You're sending over 9,000. Oh, okay. So, you're sending over a number. Wait a minute. What? Oh, right. No, you're at the end of your code, I think is what it's saying. Yeah, because I've got it sending that. So that one... Can I just see where you're at? Yeah, you're at the end. Okay, cool. So you've... Yeah, that's cool. All right, it's not going to send over anything. That's fine. All right, so you're... Wait, where are you? Where are you at? You are here. Okay. Right, so you're going to do this. And then... Yeah, so you're going to do that. Right. And then you're going to move over 1. check the end of the file. $1. It's not, so it'll go here. Okay, so this one's fine, isn't it? Wait, yeah, that's going to come up to 8,000, so that's fine. False jump to add $1. No, it's true, so it's going to go back. It's going to delete the $. Move forward, delete that. Move forward. Put the new dollar value in, reset the X register, go back, and then calculate cents. Go to the end. And then do cents. Right. Why are we copying the dollar value over here at this point? Okay. I had a reason for copying that value, but I don't remember what it was. Anyway, this one, what are you up to? What are you doing right now? You're still writing dollars. Okay, well, I want you to get down to here. Okay. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was in payroll. This is the one that's going to overflow. So it does that. So we'll grab that number. Great. So now where are we at? We're there. Cool. We're at the next dollar value. So we test EOF. We go back. We're not overflowing. Now we are overflowing. Okay. So hang on. So we're there. Right. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a problem because it's going to test end of file and it's going to ring true and it'll never jump back. Okay, so what we need it to do then, where is here? We need the overflow test to be done after this. Do we want to do it before we seek? No, I don't think we do. Yeah. If we could have it not seek forward, that'd be great. Okay, so let's do this. Yeah, you're getting there first, which I don't care about. You're fine. This is the one where we're testing our overflow, so I want you to get there. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Fine. I want you to get to overflow. Where are you? Here. Okay, so you do that. Check. And where are we at this point? We're at cents. Okay, so then that'll put us... Yeah, okay. So when it rings true, we'll be here. Great. Okay, we can do that. We can do something with that. Okay, yeah, because then it seeks one. Okay. So it overflows. So it's hit the overflow there, which means it'll skip over that point, so we won't be at the end of the file. So we're just going to jump into whatever's in here, which there's no instructions. So now it's just going to, error out. Okay. Alrighty. So now that I know roughly where we are in the file, what we need to do then is get those two values and figure out the best way to overflow them. Yeah, this is going to be a pain. See, because the problem is that how do I get the data to manage? I suppose because cents will never be more than 99. So if the first value is always going to be a dollar value, it doesn't matter what the dollar value is, that'll always be a dollar value. We can leave that one alone. If the second value is greater than 99, we know it's also a dollar value, so we need to deal with it. But if it isn't, it's just a cents value, so then we know that there's only going to be two pieces of data, which is dollars and cents. Okay, I hope that made sense. That kind of made sense to me, but I also could just be rambling. That could be just the ramblings of a madman. It has been known to happen from time to time. Okay, so what we need to do then is just calculate the overflow. And then we need to put it somewhere. Dang it, and I'd really like to put it next to the first dollar value, but we kind of can't do that. Because it'll overwrite in the file, and I don't want it to do that. That would be bad. Ugh, this is annoying. Okay, fine. Right. Okay. So what we're going to do then is we're going to copy negative 9999 into X. That's right, we're going to wipe out our X register because it was basically already wiped because we don't actually know what the true value was. So we need to... We're at the end of the file at this point. Although we might end up with an overflow. No, there's no way to end up with an overflow with only $1 value. Unless that $1 value... No, because we still haven't added... No, this is Gast and Moss's... No, they're not. This is Gast and Moss separately still. So yeah, there's no way that without them both together it won't overflow. Okay, so we can assume that there's going to be 4 pieces of data in the file. And we're at the last value in the file, so we're going to go back 3, I think. So if we go... If there's 4, we start in here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, so we go back 3. And then we copy F to X. No. We don't copy F to X. We add the value of F to X, write that into X. Remember, we're starting at negative 9999. So it's still going to be a negative number at this point, but that's fine. And then we have to seek 1 because that'll have moved us into a cent. We need to get back to $1, and then we need to add the value of F to X again, and that gives us our overflow value. So it'll be 9,999 plus whatever this value gives us. So I think in this case it'll probably be 103 or something. Off the top of my head, it's 100 and something. This will give us. So then the question is, what the heck do we do with this value? Because, yeah, that's a problem. It shouldn't create an issue for like the subtraction step, because we can subtract something from the 9,999 and then just further subtract again, I guess, would work. Like, whatever that value is subtracted by 100 and whatever. Or we add 100 and whatever, sorry, to that value. And that gives us our true value. Yeah, because we assume... Because otherwise we're subtracting a lower number. Oh, God. Okay. Dang it. I was so excited about this. I was like, man, I think I can do all the maths on this. I think I can figure it out. Because here's the thing. I think I'm getting better at maths. I regularly make the joke that, like, watch a guy who failed year 10 maths do maths. But, like, after playing this for, like... What is it now? What are we at now? Like 80-odd hours? Hang on, where's the time? How long are we at? Yeah, 82 hours of playing this, like, for a couple hours a day for, like, a couple of months. I mean, I think I've started to figure out maths. I think I've started to figure out how the whole thing works. Like, last night, I was doing some study on C# just for funsies, and I wrote out... Not only did I write out, but I actually understood how to do to calculate 2 points on a Cartesian plane. Which in C# is really easy, because you can just do math.square root math.power, and it's like, bang. It's like done. You put that, you just then punch in the equation as is, and you're good. As long as you remember to make your variables doubles. I don't actually know what the variable needs to be for math.square root, so I just left it as var, and I just went, I'm going to let the compiler figure out what the appropriate value to call that when I then want to print it onto this, when I want to display the result. Yeah, it probably, I don't know, yeah, it probably is an integer. It might also be a double. I have no idea. But it didn't matter. The point is that I was like able to do it and understand the maths behind it. Even though I don't technically know how to calculate a square root, I like understand kind of how it works. So yeah, I was like really proud of myself. And then here I am today with like basic subtraction, just being like, how do I do subtraction? Yeah, my brain is weird. But once we've got this overflow value, what the hell do we do with it? That remains the question, because where do we put it? Because ideally what I'd like to do... Okay. So the problem is that once we've done this, we need to come back into here. And I'm pretty sure, yeah. See, if we added if we put it next to the other dollar value, it's going to cause a problem because this is going to freak out, and that's bad. So we actually need to put it at the end of the file, which is actually fine because, oh my god, yeah. At this point, we don't need to. We can put it next to each other because we're adding the dollar values to the end of the file. So what we actually need to do then is, okay. So once we've done all of that, we need to kind of jump back into here in some place. But where do we jump back in? Probably there. Well, hang on, because it gets rid of that, and then it'll copy the X. Yeah, okay. Right. So if we jumped in here at this point, it's all going to work out. Okay. So if we add, because it's going to copy XF. So yeah, okay. So if we wrote in at the last value 9,999, leave the X register alone here, it'll write it in here and make everything work, and this will all work as normal if it doesn't overflow. Okay, mark, continue. Basically what that's going to do, like once, well, yeah, a continue dollar, because like, well, instead of add dollar, maybe we should call it like write dollar or something. Hang on, do we have a write dollar? I think we've already got a write dollar value, so if I do that, it's going to, yeah, we do. We'll leave it as continue, because continue, like, we're continuing the add. Well, continue add, that's what we'll call it. There we go. That works. Yeah, actually, that would work. So once we've done all of this, and we've done that, we then need to go to the end of the file and copy that to the F, and then jump into continue add. Why? What have I been typing that? Oh boy, I don't know where I've been typing that. If it wasn't there, hopefully not anywhere. Okay, so yeah, so we do that. So then it's 9999 and whatever cent value there is. Okay, and does this. It adds that up. This just goes to here, and this is always going to go to the end of the file. See, instead of making it a seq 1, I made it all the way to the end, so it's like perfect. It's almost as if I like past John had thought of this, but I didn't. I was just like, this is easier instead of calculating where I am precisely. But that works. So none of this needs to be changed as a result. So that should handle the overflow quite nicely. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Okay, this one's going to get there first, and we don't care, so I'm just going to let that kind of like... Oh, right. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we want this one. Okay. So, it does that. Yep, it overflowed. So we jump into overflow. Cool. We reset that register. Why are we seeking 3? Why not just go... Oh my god, I'm just being silly here. We should have just gone, no, we're going to go all the way back to the start of the file. I'm going to change that too. Okay, so then we add that value. Sweet. Go forward, add that value. 186, that is exactly what I wanted. And then we're going to go all the way to the end of the file. Perfect. We're going to copy that number in. Go back to continue add. Ooh, okay, we need to... Okay, right, we need to have it seek as well. That's no drama. Instead of adding it in there, though, we'll just move that to happen here. That's actually not a problem. That's totally fine. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, that works. That works. Yes, that actually works completely fine. Okay, but one thing I'm going to change is where's the overflow. So instead of seeking 3, we're just going to seek 9999. That, yeah, see, that works. And then we go all the way to the start of the file. That's great. We don't have to think about it. I don't know why I was making it harder on myself, but I was. Okay, who's going to get to dollar overflow? That's what I should be checking. Here we go. So now we're in U. Great. So we do that. Go to the start of the file. Add that. Seek 1. Add that. go to the end of the file, copy 9999, cool, and then we're going to have continue add. Great, which is going to go to the start of the file. It's going to delete that, go back, delete that, go forward. Oh, yeah. No, I don't want it to do that because I don't want to overwrite that value. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So we did need to change AdSense, but we just need to change it to like not be stupid. No, not sense. It's in here. So instead of seek 1 at this point, whatever's, we don't know what's going to be in there, so we're just going to seek to the end of the file to then add that. Yeah, okay. So we'll go back to $overflow. Let's make sure that this actually does what I want it to do. So it seeks the end of the file, deletes that, jumps all the way to the end of the file, copies X to F. Perfect. Okay, wipes out the X register, goes back to the start of the file, grabs that, deletes it, grabs that. Yeah, deletes it, goes to the end of the file, and then adds in the sense. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's bad. Okay, that is bad. So what are you doing? Okay. Right. Okay, hang on. If it isn't, you're gonna go to the end of the file. If false, just do that. Yeah, otherwise, modify the value of X and write that in. Yes, I did that. And then divide the value of 100 and write it into X. Go. That's a problem if we've overflowed. If we've overflowed, we can't add anything to 9999. So what we actually need to do... Okay, hang on a minute. We need to do a test. Oh, more code. Like, we're at 140. We're not going to put up a score at this point. Oh my god. Okay. So actually, what we need to do is at this point is test if f is equal to 9999, and if true, it'll need to jump somewhere. Otherwise, it can just fall through and just do that as normal. Okay. If true... Okay, so actually what we're going to do then is we're going to do this and we'll call this... well, actually, we'll change this to continue $. And then, because we need to make basically a continue cent as well. Hang on a minute. There it is, continue add. Okay, yeah, because we have to handle the overflow for the cents as well. Jump to cent overflow. And literally all cent overflow is going to do... Well, I might as well just put it here. Okay, mark cent overflow. It's just going to... because it's done the test... Okay, right. So if it has done the test, what it needs to do then, because it'll move the thing forward, is go back one. Otherwise, we can do this. So jump to cent overflow. And cent overflow. X to F. Oh, right. Add the value of... So we actually want to skip over that too. I think. Yeah. So how are we going to do this? So if it ends up at this point, if we find that it's that one's, we need to go over, and that's going to be moved into the next thing over, which at that point will be the second dollar value. So we actually want to do that here. Yeah, so instead of seeking, we're just going to skip that bit and just go add value of f to x, write that into x. Do we want to do that, or do we literally actually want to, like... Well, hold on. Because if we seek 9999, go back to the start. Oh yeah, and then we test that. Then we go back, add. So actually, all we want to do is just like... We don't even need to write a whole separate skipping for it. We just want to skip over that bit. Yeah. Well, actually, so what we can do then is that can be like kind of our little break in our code. Right there. Yeah, shut up. Just do that. Yeah, we just want you to skip over the seek -1 and just do the second dollar value. Okay. But don't do that. That would be bad. That would be bad, actually. Because then we don't want it. We don't want it to do that, actually. Actually, okay. So no, we can't have percent overflow there. We do want it here. This will be the new end, actually, will be the problem. Okay, cool. So it'll do this. Otherwise, we're going to do that. Then we're going to seek -1. So that way we're not doing it to the first value, we're doing it to the second value. Yeah, and then we need to go back because that doesn't make sense. And then we're going to copy X to F. And then at this point, jump to an end because I don't know what to do next. Okay. That's all these jump to ends are, is sort of like, I don't know what to do. Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, let's try it. Who is going to end up in sent overflow? I'm pretty sure it should be this one. It should end up in... Yeah, so there you go. Rings true. That's what I thought. Okay, so then we do that one instead. Cool. We go back. Copy that into there. Nice. End. Okay, cool. So now we have all of our numbers. Good. Okay. Okay, so we've handled our overflow, we've put it into our file, but now I don't know what to do with it. Because... Okay, may as well. Well, no, I'm going to leave it here for now. I'm just going to leave it paused. At this stage, all of this code runs, and it doesn't generate any errors insofar as that all the numbers that I want it to spit out, it spits out. So, like, that's giving me... hang on a minute. Let's just do this instead. Yeah, that's a number I want from that. That's the number I want from that. So now I just have to figure out how to subtract one from the other in a way that makes sense. Now, what is the goal? The goal is 1400. So the number we want from these two numbers is 1498 and 12. So, well, let's not worry about the cent. Actually, the cents should be correct because 25 subtracted 13 from 25 should be 13. Actually, wait a minute, hold on. What do we want? 12 cents. Because 24 from 12 is 12. So 25 from 13 is 12? Yeah. So, okay, so our cents are correct. The cents are correct. We've got that number correct. Okay, I think. I'm just going to do a quick sanity check. Let's fire up the old calculator and do the old sanity check. Yeah, thank you, phone, for telling me that things are going on. 25 minus 13 is 12. That's what I thought. Okay, cool. So that's correct. So we know that bit of the equation is correct. Now we want to see if we've got 1498. Now, right out of the gate, 9,999 subtracted from 8,694 is 1,305. Okay, which we know is too low. I knew that was going to be too low. And what are we looking for? We're looking for 1498. Now, if I just add 193 to that, we get 1,498. Okay, so that's how we can calculate our overflow. Awesome! We just subtract the 9,900. We subtract the first number. We subtract this number. No, sorry, we subtract this number from this number and add this number, and that gives us our correct value. Okay. It also means that all we have to do is figure out how to make that to put that equation in. We know that we're getting the correct numbers. We know that we're adding up the numbers correctly. Everything works. we've just done it in 157 lines of code, which isn't ideal. But at this point, I kind of don't care. At this point, I just want to like get the puzzle done, and then like we'll just do an optimized stream. Like we'll come back to this later on once we've done the next puzzle after this as well, which is no doubtedly going to be more difficult again. And we'll figure out. Also, because we have to write a heck of a lot more code up here to handle all of that, which is going to be a pain in the bum. Now, the question is, how do we get them to send us the data? Because that's what we got to do up here, is send the data and like do stuff. So actually, what is this holding right now? It's holding this one as well. Yeah, because we still have to add that in, because I haven't done that yet. Because I used to do it right at the start, and then went, no, it's easier if I don't do it right at the start. Yeah, it's like super duper easier if I just don't. For making IDs and stuff work. Streamlining all of that. So... okay. Yeah, so that bit of code works as well. Okay, so then this bit and this bit and this bit all need to go to the same place. So we need to create another mark, which is to send data. Yeah. Okay. So mark send, or let's call it wire money, because why not? That's kind of what we're doing. Alrighty. We need to work out timings as well, because we can't have them all sending over. Well, actually we could. Actually we could. It kind of doesn't matter the order in which they send, because we can kind of like sift through it and figure that out later, because it really doesn't matter. Because it's easy to work out what's dollars and what's cents. Anything over 99 is a dollar. Anything under that is going to be... well, no, what if we got $99? Okay. Yeah, that's actually going to be a problem. Although, I mean, I doubt it, unless like Hank and Moss were getting paid. I don't think anything's going to be... anything in these values and any of these tests that's under $100. We got stuff in the hundreds of dollars, but not under $100 is what it looks like to me. Yeah. Some are definitely smaller than others, but it's not falling under $100. For what are we looking at? 221. Yeah, that's how much they were paid. Well, they were never paid less than $100. So, I mean, okay, cool. Let's have a look at 231. Let's go back to the beginning. Well, let's go to test 2, because I know they weren't paid less than $100 in any other one. No. I'm not trying to read all the numbers, I'm just trying to see, like, basically I'm just like, is there 3 numbers in there? And there is. Yeah, there's always 3 numbers in there by the look of it. Oh, bet you this is going to be one of those tests where I get screwed on, like, test 50 or something. Because I'm not going to actually check that far in. It looks like, yeah, it looks like they're never going to go under $100. So basically, yeah, I can kind of sift through the data quite easily. But I still need to send it. So, okay. So I need to now kind of move everything out. So send overflow needs to jump to wire money. And we need to copy and paste that a whole bunch of times. So instead of doing that, you're going to do that. And instead of doing that, oh, hey, oh, excuse me, select. Oy. Okay, there you go. Okay. Yeah, that's all of them needs to go in here. Sweet. So once they've done that, then they're in local mode, so they'll obviously need to go global to send stuff. But how do I want to handle this? Because I'm at the end of the file at this point, I'm pretty sure. No matter where I end up. Well, hang on a minute. Let's see who gets there first and see where they're at. Yeah, they're at the end of their file. Okay. Yeah, and then it'll just freak out. I don't care. This one, give me that one. You get to this point. What are you doing when you get to this point? You're at the end of your file. Okay. Good. So that means that I have to do... Well, we can do the... Well, it can't really matter, but we may as well do it in this order. So we have to go to the start of the file and start sending. As kind of a while loop, I guess. No, I think I do need to send this in an order, because if I do have an overflowed value, I need to know which one to add it to. Yeah. Ooh, what if they both overflow? Ugh. Well, it should still be the same. It'd be 9,999, I suppose, subtract from 9,999, and that's 0. And then it's 0 plus those two values. The leftovers, the remainder. Yeah. I think that'd work. I don't know. We will find out. Okay. So I need them. So that means I need them to wait, and I need them to wait at different times. Do they have anything in their X register at this point? What do they have in their X registers at this point? That's got a thing in its X. Yeah, because we just copied it over. We didn't. Yeah, so that's got a thing in its X register. What have you got in your X register at when you get to there? You should have. You've got a thing in your X register as well. Okay. Right. So. What to do. So, well, which one do I need first? I need that one first, don't I? Because that's how this works, isn't it? Hang on, they want... Right. Subtracting the amount they were paid. Yeah, so subtract this from this. Right. Yeah. So wait, well then actually I kind of want that one first, don't I? Yeah. And I think just by the nature of it, this one seems to be getting done fast. So, like, what if I just... This probably isn't going to work, because I'll bet you there'll be a time when this gets done second, and it'll freak out. Yeah. So, let's create a loop then. Mark while loop. Copy F to M. Test EOF if... Oh, test EOF if false. Jump to while loop. Okay, and so that's just then shoots off all of its data. And when it's done... it needs to wipe the file it's holding, and then let's have it just jump to the end for now. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. All right. I'll just have that default out there. And if I want to get rid of that later to just do this, it's like whatever. So, because this is only here for testing purposes. When we're ready to like finally run this, we'll get rid of this. So that'll be fine. Okay, yeah, so that'll do that. Send over all the data. So what we need to do is at this point up here, oh wait, actually, hang on a minute. What I want it to do as well is when it says it's done, copy 0 to M as well to say I'm done, then wipe and then delete itself. Great. So now I need this thing to go into a loop. So once it's done all of this, it then needs to kind of like wait. Yeah. Instead of having it hold, what I should do is have it jump to the end as well, because I may as well have it just go, here's some data. Okay. So once it's done those things, we then need to mark a loop of some kind. Actually, you know what? No. What it's going to do at this point is it's going to go local. Yeah. Okay. Why don't I just... I got these going local. Well, hang on a minute. If I'm going to make it go local already anyway, like... And then they're all going to just talk to each other in local, like, why do any of this? It should... Okay, so that'll still work. I think I can save myself a couple of lines of code. If I'm going to make this local regardless, then I'm going to have it born... Just have it start local. Like, and then we can get rid of that line of code. And where's the other one? Here. We can get rid of that line of code because they're already born local, so it doesn't matter. Cool. So we saved ourselves 2 lines of code, I guess, because I want to leave this local, because what I want to do is I'm going to make another one, and this is going to be the math exa. Yeah, let's call it the math exa. Why not? Okay, and may as well put it up here. So we're going to create... I like this idea of having these little breaks here that tells me like where exas are, like where the start of an exa is. And where an exa ends. That's great. Mark math exa. They are going to make a file, and they are going to go global because they want to talk to these exas, so that these exas are just going to send data like that, which is great. And then mark right loop. So it is going to copy M to T, and if false, it'll jump out. Otherwise, it will copy T to F and jump back into its right loop. So when it receives a 0, it'll jump out of this and jump to, I don't know, well, we've got to make a new mark then. Mark, what do we call it? What do we want it to do once it receives the data? This is what we want to do. Jump to next num. And 2x1, write that into x. Oh, it's going to be born with junk in its x register as well, which we don't want. So copy 0 to x. That's fine. Let's do that. Test if x is equal to 2, and if true, it'll jump to do math. Yeah, it'll then like actually start calculating stuff, which is cool. So jump to next num. Okay. Now, if true, it'll do that. Otherwise, it'll jump into the right loop. Cool. So that way, that'll run through twice. Great. And then once we've got all of our numbers, we could have anywhere from 4 to 6 numbers. Hmm. Which is a problem. Because, well, not really. We just have to loop it. We just have to make it loopy again. We know we're going to receive our dollar values first. Kind of regardless. Well, yeah, so we'll get... If we get 3 numbers from one, there'll be dollar cent. And then the next one will be dollar cent or just dollar cent. Okay. Okay, no, we can do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to seek to the beginning of the file. And we are going to test if the... Well, should we test if the first number is 9,999 or should we just copy it in wholesale? I suppose... Okay, hang on a minute. Let's assume that we don't have an overflowed value. Let's assume that let's work on the assumption that we get 4 values. We have dollar cent. Hang on a minute. I'm just gonna put this in for now. Okay. So I want to see, can we even get to here? What happens? Actually, no, wait, where's send? Where's the wire thing? Let's test if this even bloody works. So who's getting here first? Who are you? Yes, you. Okay. So you're sending over. Send over a value. Great. Send over another value. Great. You said, I'm done. And then you're ending out. Oh, but now you're global, so you're going to send a number. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, that's bad. Okay. Right. Well, we don't really need this anymore. It was just for testing purposes, and given... Yeah, so we don't well, actually... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. What I should do is just comment it out. There we go. Yeah, now it's just going to cause me more trouble than it's worth. Okay... So let's go back into here. So we get to here, we wiped the file we're holding, and great. This one is now, should be back into the loop again. Oh yeah, no, it's about to go back into that loop. Sweet. So now it's waiting for this one to, yeah, finish its business. Okay, so where does it get into? Where's the wiring thing? Right here. Okay, so it gets through to here, goes back, copy that. Yep. Do that. Okay. So you're done. Blow yourself up. Great. Okay, so what are you doing? Now, you did that, right? Okay, so it equals 2. So now you're in here. Now you're doing your do maths, which is now you're going to go back to here, and then you're going to, error out, which is great. Okay. So that all works. And it sends a bunch of data. Actually, what I want to know is what we got. What did we actually get? Let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 numbers. And we got... We got the smaller file first, which is payable. So it seems like payroll is payroll always going to be bigger than payable? Because if it is, that kind of like makes time. Because look at that, that's huge. But is that always going to be the case? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, what? 221. I don't care about that one for right now. I don't care about that one right now. I just care about these 2. Oh, dang it. Okay. Well, 221. Looks like it's always smaller. So they got more people on payroll than they do put money out. Wait, hold on. What is that one at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever. Doesn't matter. Cool, it's bigger. Right. That's bigger. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So yeah, alright. So this one is always going to get done. So payable is always going to get done first. So we're always going to get payables data first. That's helpful. That's really, really helpful. Okay. I just don't know if payable's ever going to overflow, but I suppose we should treat it as if it might. I don't know. So that's sent over, and then it was like, okay, now I'm ready to like do the thing. So that's the data we're going to have for this one, which is great because we need to handle overflows anyway. I don't know if payable is ever going to actually overflow. I don't see how, unless they were paid out like $8,000 each or $5,000 each. If they were paid out $5,000 each, so what were they paid? They were paid in total $8,000. So it could overflow actually. It could. There could be a foreseeable where like in total they end up, with like $5,000 each, and that, 5 plus 5 is 10,000, which means we go over by one. Boom, we overflow. So it is possible. So we need to factor that into our code. We need to factor in that this one may actually overflow, which is totally fine, actually. That's totally fine. We can just build a loop around that. If we just always check for 9,999, yeah, then we can make that work. But how do we want to tackle this? Because we want to subtract that number from that number. Well, given we know we're going to get the quote-unquote smaller number first, let's check if it's overflowed. Because if it's overflowed, maybe we just copy it. Let's copy it. Yeah. Okay. So hang on. So what we'll do is we need to get rid of what's in our X register at this point anyway, because we were using it as a counter for this. So we kind of want to just like clear it out as is. So just leave that down there for now. So we want to copy F to X. Just that easily wipes out that X register. It's not a problem. Now, let's test if X is equal to 9,999. Because if it is, it means it's overflowed. And if it is, then we need to, at this point, we need to split off and do like a kind of a different set of equations real quick, and handle our data a bit differently. Because it means that instead of having 2 sets of data in the first piece, we're going to have 3. Yeah, so we need to account for that in some way. I think this will do it. So if true, jump to pay over, we'll call it able overflow, because we can't call it pay overflow because they both start with pay. So we want to call it, so we'll go with the second half, which is able and roll. So we'll have able overflow and roll overflow, basically. All right, yeah, you're freaking out. But I'm not going to worry about that bit too much right now. What we're going to do is, once we've done that, if that's false, we just want to then seek one, because it'll be in the cents section, so we want to move into the next dollar section. And we want to, and actually it doesn't matter if this one's, actually no, it does. It does matter, but we can deal with that in another way. So then we're going to subtract the value of F from X and write that into X. Okay, so that takes their larger number, subtracts it from the smaller number, which is in our X registry, write that into X. Sweet! Okay, cool. So that's our dollars. If our first number wasn't overflowed, that's our dollars calculated for the most part. But not entirely, because we know that F is an overflowed value. But that's okay, because what we're going to do is then we'll move over to the next one. We will test if F is greater than 99. Because if it is, then we will know... Actually, what we should... I don't know if we call it do math. Maybe we should change it to something else at this point. I don't know what, but we'll have to change it because that's actually now too vague of a name. I just realized. Because all we're doing here is calculating dollars so far. And we need to calculate dollars and cents, but it's fine. Okay, so the test if it's greater than 99. If it's true, we need to jump into roll overflow. And put that down here. No, roll overflow. Because this will be the payroll overflow and the payable overflow. Okay. So, yeah. Alright. Otherwise, if it isn't, it means it's cents, which means that that's done. Yeah, that's all the dollars calculated. So then we just want to leave that value in an X register. I don't know if I want to do that, actually. Well, actually, no, at this point, we can send the dollar value, actually. If we just sent that to... We'll send it to this one, because this one, I think what I'll have this exa, like, just receive just final, like, absolutely final values. It's like, here's the dollars, here's the cents. It's already got the file with, we can't, no, it's not holding it. It's already got this file, and it's already selected to the company name, so I can just, like, grab the dollar and cent values, come in here. Well, I can dump those into this file, actually, with the name, the dollar, the cent values, and then go get the date and time. We'll get the date, and then I have all the data I need to write into this file. So we can have this exa basically handle all of that. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Keep thinking there's got to be a better way. There absolutely has to be a better way of doing this. They wouldn't have said that the limit is 150 if you couldn't get it done in 150 lines of code. I am missing something big time. I am missing something big time. I'm positive. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter right now. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. What if I subtracted... Hang on, I just can't get this thought out of my head. I gotta get it out, or else it's gonna annoy me. If I subtract, I go 9999. I subtract 186 from that. I get 9813, and then I subtract. What was it? 8,600 odd. I think. Hold on. Let's get all of our numbers. Let's get all of our numbers together. So let's get all of our numbers together. Okay, what if I subtract, 8,694 from that? 8,694. No, is incorrect. Okay, nope, can't do that. Okay, never mind. Oh, wait a minute. The overflow value is 193, actually. Whoops, hold on. 9999 minus 193. Okay, minus 8,694 is incorrect. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's going to end up being incorrect. Damn. Okay, so you do have to add, not subtract. Oh, that's annoying. That's super annoying. That means accounting for overflow is a pain in the butt. I thought maybe we could make it nice and neat by like just sending over always the same number of values. It's always going to send just two, like $1 and a cent. And I thought if there's some like maths we could do, but we can't, which is annoying. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we can. What if we sent the overflow amount as cents? It does mean we have to do some extra maths. But not by much. It's just an extra moddy step. We still have to handle the overflow. We still have to write. We can't get rid of this. Because, yeah. But I could write it out, instead of doing it like that. I have to keep cent overflow, but we just change the way this works. We just convert it into cents. So we well, how do we convert it into cents? I suppose we have to take that number and instead of dividing it by 100, you multiply it by 100. Yeah, and that gives it to you in cents. Yeah, and then we just have a big cents value, which we then just have to then muddy out, which we can do because if we test if it's 9999. We just jump into here and we know we're already at the cents value. Okay, you know what? That's just going to save us a whole lot of heartache because it means that it means that all this is ever going to get is 4 values. It's going to get a dollar value and a cent value twice. That just makes life so much easier. Instead of like writing a whole bunch of extra code to account for the fact that it's like, is it 4 or is it 6? Like, what is it? Yeah, no, it's always going to ever get 4. So maybe actually that's, yeah, okay, I'm going to rewrite. We're going to do some refactoring. I don't know if that's actually the term. We're going to rewrite some code. That's exactly what we're going to do. For sure, rewriting some code. Okay, so in case you didn't hear the ramblings of a madman, what I'm going to do is before I was actually, you know what, let's bring it up. Let's bring up what I was sending. Let's go to, where was it? Let's go to here. So, what I was sending was, so ignore these 2 values. Just, we're going to look at these 3 values here. So, because this is from payroll and payroll overflowed. So, I was sending over the initial value, which is 9,999, and the amount it overflowed by, which is 193. And some cents. And it's accompanying shrapnel. What I reckon is, if I multiply that by 100, that becomes 1,093, and I add that to 25, and then I have a huge cent value, which I then divide by 100, and that gives it back into dollars. Yeah. I think. Hang on a minute. I just want to make sure I can like bring it back into dollars. I'm going to get my calculator out again. This is the only game I've ever played where it's sort of like, it's like a calculator, like you will need some extra peripherals. Like you need a computer, you need a mouse, you need a keyboard, and you need a calculator. Alrighty, okay. So hold on. So if I go 193 multiplied by 100, that is, 19,300. Ooh, that's a problem. Because that's over 9,999. It causes it to overflow. No, that is not going to work. How do I convert dollars to cents? I thought that was how you did it. Because if you divide by 100, that gives you cents into... Oh, okay. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Hold on. Because well, hold on. Okay, let's say I had 500 cents. 500 cents divided by 100 is 5. So that gives you $5. Right, but how do I convert 5... So if I go 5... Oh, whoops. So if I go 5 multiplied by 100, that's 500. That's what I thought. Okay. But $193... So $193, yeah, is like... So $100 then... So wait, hold on. What's $100 then? So 100 times 100, basically, is 10,000. Okay, so that's actually not going to work at all. Okay. Ugh. Well, that's annoying. That is super, super annoying. What the heck? So I can't rewrite it then, because that would just basically I'm just kicking the can down the road at that point. I'm kicking, instead of having to deal with it as whole dollars, which is just sort of easy to use, I then have to convert it into cents, deal with overflow there, and then un-overflow it back. And honestly, the cents work right now. It all looks like those are the correct values that we need, because 25 from 13 is 12, and we need 12 cents. That's the goal. The cent goal in this is, you can see, oh, all right, if I leave it there, I can't point, but you can see in the bottom of file 221, if you look at the last two bits of data there, you've got 1498 and 12. 12 is the number of cents that should be in that spot, and 25 from 13 is 12. So we know that we've got the cents correct. So I guess, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, is kind of then what we're going to do. But it means we're not getting nice and neat values here, which means we have to do a lot of, like, we have to do a lot of funny business to make it work. But what are you going to do? This one, though, this exa here, which is going to actually write the value in, will get two pieces of data. It's going to get dollars, it's going to get cents, and that's it. So I guess this exa is the only one that has to play funny buggers, I guess, is the only way it's going to work. All right. Okay, so how was I doing this? Dang it. Okay. Go back to the start of the file. Yeah, copy that first value. Test if it's overflowed. Otherwise, go in, skip past the cents, subtract the dollar value. Yeah, okay. Test if the next value, which is a cent value, is over 99. And if it is, it goes into here, which means, because it'll have a second value there, and anything over 99 is then a dollar value, because we've already sent over cents, and every cent is going to be under 99, or 99 or under. So maybe I should test if it's over 100, because I think if it's at 99, we're going to have a problem. Because then it'll read false. Well, no, it'll read true. No, if it's greater than 99, if it's 99, if it is 99, it's still false. Yes. Sorry, greater than and less than always kind of like where things the delineation between true and false gets a bit tricky for me sometimes. No, but I think that's fine. Okay, so then we're going to go back one, because by doing this we moved the ticker over too far. Then we did move it into cents if this is true. So we want to go back, and this time we want to add. We want to add the value of F to X and write that into X. So that gives us our correct dollar value. Yes, because I checked that maths before. If we take, 9999, subtract it from whatever, we get a low value. You then add the overflow, and it gives you the correct value. Okay, so that then means that we're getting a correct value. Cool. Otherwise, if it isn't 99, if it's 99 or less, I guess it's cents. So then we actually want to skip over to doing cent stuff. Yeah, so then we want to go back to the beginning of the file. And do some cleanup. Oh. Yeah. Well, actually, no, because once the dollars are done, we can just send that, actually. Yeah, let's get it out of our X register at this point. At this point, let's just get... Yeah, okay, so here's what we're going to do. So, we'll create a mark here, because basically we want it to continue on in this after it's done this kind of jank. So then we just jump back into what this is going to be called, which will be called, I don't know, continue math, I guess. Yeah. So jump to continue math. Oh boy, this is so janky. All right. So then, yeah, once we do that. Okay. So then we want to copy X to M, and that's sending over the dollar value. That's like just sending over the dollars. And then we want to go back to the start of the file. And we now need to figure out where the cents are. Oh, actually, once we sent it as well, we want to copy 0 to X. We want to wipe out, no, not C, to X. We want to wipe out our X register because we don't want that interfering with the cents. That would be really, really bad. I guess at this point, I then just need to create like a sorting algorithm. Yeah. Okay. I need to figure out. I never figured out. I never wrote anything into here either. So if that first value, is 9,999, that means that we need to, I guess, seek 2 instead of seeking 1. Yeah. What do I do if they've both overflowed? How does that maths work? Well, let's figure it out. I don't know. I don't even know where to how to test for that either. You know what? I'm not going to figure it out. I don't know if it will. I don't think it would. So here's what we're going to do. If there is a problem, this is going to infinite loop is what we're going to do. So copy 0 to T. We're going to build an infinite loop here, and that way, if we do come into an overflow problem from payable, we'll know because it'll just sit in here infinitely. Okay, and if false, jump to able overflow. That is how we're going to find that bug. Well, not going to find that bug. If that is actually a thing that's happening, we'll know about it from there. So I'm going to make a note that infinite loop for test. Well, so it's an infinite loop for testing. Okay, so yeah, if we end up in here, we know we've got a problem. So I'm just going to move that down just so that it's easier to see. Yeah. So it'll just sit in there forever if it's overflowed. But if it hasn't, which I don't know if it will, I don't think it will, but it might, then we'll have to do stuff and figure out the maths on that. But that's okay then, because then we'll have values that we can play with, and I can go, okay, we need to get this number, and then I can test with the calculator and figure that out. I can't figure out a value that we can test against right now, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so we copy 0 to X. I suppose actually what we should do here is just if it's true. No, at the end of this, it'll jump back into continue math. Wait, will it? No. What'll it do? I don't even know what it's going to do. I have no idea. You know what? I'm just going to leave that alone. Don't touch it anymore, John. You're fine. Don't make your life any harder than it has to be. Okay, so we wiped out our X register. Now we need to handle cents. So mark cent math, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so what is that gonna do? That's a good question. What is cent math gonna do? So we've done all the dollars. We've sent that all over. Actually, I haven't even put in the corresponding up here. So what are we at? We're at that. Okay, so we're gonna here's what we're gonna do. Copy F to X. Cool. And then it'll do all of that stuff. Wipe the file it's holding. Make a new file. Because that's just easier than doing void F a bunch. Well, actually, no. You know what? It doesn't need to wipe the file it's holding. We can just go back to the start of the file, actually. Yeah, so that'll be corp name. Okay, and then go back to the start of that file, and we're just going to overwrite over it just to save us from wiping it. There's no need. We can just overwrite it. That's totally fine. Does all of this, and then it's going to copy M to F. So that'll be dollars. Then it's going to copy M to F again, and that will be cents. Oh, no, because we're subtracting. Yeah, we're subtracting. So we should never have to deal with multiple cent values. We should only ever receive 2. Yeah, Yeah. Okay. Even if it works out to be 0, it doesn't matter because we don't have to do any tests. We know we're going to receive 2 pieces of data, so we're just going to do that twice. And then we'll have it do this stuff, but we'll have it do that stuff in a minute. Yeah. Well, we don't need the corp name in there, because if we just do that, that's just going to wipe out Ghast and Must, which is fine. So we have that. You know what? Yeah, we don't need to save it in the X register. We'll just do that. Overwrite the first 2 values. Leave the 3rd value alone, because that's then everything we need in there. Is it? No, because we'll need the date as well. Yeah. So if we seek to the end of the file, that's where you can then copy in date, so, but we'll do that in a sec. Okay, wait, did this ever go local at any point? Because it's sending that over, but what's this is it global at this point. Okay, so then we need it to be mode. We need it to go local, because that'll cause a problem. Because it won't send that otherwise. Because this guy is in local. Yeah. Okay. Even though at this point there's literally nobody else, so like it's totally fine. But we may as well just do that there. Okay. So we send that dollar value, then we go back to the start of the file, wipe out the X register, and now we have to work out cents. So we need to find all of the cents. Well, we need to find the cent value for 1. Okay, so we need to test if f is well, actually we just do the same thing. If f greater than 99, and if it is, jump back into cent math. Yeah. Okay, so then it'll just iterate on through. But what if our overflow value is... See, because the overflow could be like 1. See, that's a problem. Yeah, it is a problem. Okay, so maybe we need to do some cleanup as we go, actually. Yeah. Okay, hang on. So maybe we don't iterate through. We need to do some cleanup. Okay, that's more lines of code. Right. So we do this, we get our numbers. Okay, go to the start of the file. Copy F to X, and then we seek 1 and void it. Well, I may as well leave that there. Just do this. Okay, so we're going to delete that now. We'll test if it's 9,999. If it is, we go into overflow. But otherwise, yep, that still works, because now we're going to delete that. Will be on the next value. So, which will be sent, which we can skip past and do that. Yep, and then seek 1, because the first value will always be a dollar value. Even if it's 9,999, it'll still be a dollar value. So then we go void f. Cool. So we got rid of that dollar value, and then we're testing if the next one's a dollar value, and if it is, we roll overflow. Yeah. Otherwise, we don't want to do anything else. Yeah, if it's false, we don't want to do anything else. If it is, though, we want to go into here. We're going to go back. We're going to grab that file. Then we're going to seek 1 again, and we're going to delete it. Okay, so now, even if there is an overflow, we will only ever have left, when we do the cent stuff, cents. Yeah. Okay, and we go, okay, so then, but we'll still have the lower value from the higher value, I think, is what we're going to have. Well, no, we want to subtract what they were paid from what they were owed. So what they were paid will be that first number, actually. So copy F to X. Yep. And and then subtract the value of x from f and write that into x. Yeah, well, do I want to do that, or do I want to send it to, or do I want to write it to m? Because it kind of doesn't matter. No, I'm going to write it to x just for now, because I want to see what it comes up with at this point. Can we even get to this point? Okay. So what have we got? Oh, dang it, I have to do this now. Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we got 13 and 25. So we copied f, subtract the value of x from f. Oh, that's not good. Okay. That's the problem. We need to find the higher number and subtract it. So, hold on, how do we do this? Because it might not always be that the second number is bigger than... Wait, hold on. Subtract the amount that they were paid from the amount that they were owed. Really? Okay, how do I do this? Okay. So it's not that simple. What we need... What do we need? I suppose if I copied f to x, and then... Well, hang on a minute, actually. Yeah, what if I just swapped these around? Subtract the value of f from x, write that into x. I mean, that'll be correct this time around, but it might not be correct every other time. Yeah, so you get that. So you got 13, and you got that. That gives us 12. Yeah, okay. So that's correct there, but I don't know if that's always going to come out correct. Yeah. Hang on a minute. How was I doing it in dollars? What was I grabbing, actually? That's a good point. Okay. So, because we grabbed, that's the payable dollar. Yeah. Okay, hang on. So, that's the payable dollar. How was I doing that? I was copying that. And going back, deleting that. And it isn't, so we go here. Subtract the value of f. Oh, okay, so I am doing it that way. Yeah, okay, right. Seek 1, add that value, go back, delete it, go back into here, go to local, send that amount over. Okay, so that is actually, yeah, okay, that's fine. So we just handle cents in literally the exact same way and it'll work. Okay. So we do it that way. Well, no, that's the where's that? Where is cent math? Here it is. So we do that. Okay, so can we just send that to M? Can we just do that? Can we write the value to M? Because that'd be just grand if we could just do that. Can we just send that over as a 12? Yes, we can. Oh my god. Yes. Cool. That's gonna make life a lot easier. Okay. So we do that, and that will be cents. Sweet. And then this just needs to end. That's it. Then it's done. Oh, wait. No. Then I want it to wipe what it's holding in its hot little hands. Yeah. Okay. And then jump to the end. Sweet. Okay. So we can get the money. We can add all the money together. We can give it to somebody who can do something with it. Oh my god. And we did it in 216 lines. Oh my god. That is ridiculous. Okay, I'm just going to delete that, because technically it's 215, but whatever. Ugh. Okay. Well, we can make it a bit shorter again, because we can just ditch that now, because this isn't totally necessary anymore. NT, yeah, there we go. Alright. So now, once it's got the dollars and cents, it's going to go to the end of the file. Why are we going to the end of the file? Oh, right, yeah, because I was going to grab the... I was going to stash the date in there as well, but why? There's no need. What I'm going to do at this point is copy F to X, and that'll be the court name. Then I'm going to link 804. And, well, actually, do I want to do that? Or do I want to create an exa whose entire job is to just grab that date for me while I go in here and get everything else squared away? Well, what do I need to be doing at the same time? Well, okay, yeah, because I've got to grab that number and do maths to it at the same time. So, yeah, what I'm going to do is, at this point, we will REPL, we'll call it date. And do this again, because I really like this system. So we've got a new exa here, mark date. And their literal entire job is to link. Well, actually, so what we'll do is we do that, and then we'll mode again, and that goes as global. And then we'll do this, because we wanted to talk across hosts without having to write mode twice. So with this one, we'll link 804, and then it will copy date to M, and then halt, or jump to the end, whatever. It's got a really simple job. It doesn't have to do much. It just does that. Okay. So while that's doing that, this one is going to link 801. Oh. Yeah, that's a problem. That is a problem. Because we... No, it's not. No, it's not. Because what we're going to do is make another exa whose entire job is to grab that. And you might be like, well, why didn't you just, like, leave that one alone? Because I don't want it to interfere. I don't, like, whatever... The first one that was grabbing the IDs, I don't want it... Like, I want it to delete because I don't want it to interfere with, like, any other communications that's going on. So the first thing it's going to do is we're going to copy M to T. So now in our X register, so that will be the date. So in our X register, we're going to have the corp name. In our T register, we're going to have the date, which means basically the first two pieces of data are kind of sorted, but not in a good way, because actually that's not going to be good. No, that's fine. We're not... Well, we'll do that in a second. First thing we need to do is replicate an exa. So this one will be the what do we call it? Corp insert, I guess. Yeah, corp insert is probably the best way to call it. This thing to call it. Corp insert. Oh, right, and I'm going to do this. This is so handy. I mean, it really is handy. Like, you can really clearly see that's a different exa from this one, and that all the code is associated to this exa. That's just, oh man, because that was one of the things that used to confuse me when I would go back and like look at my old code. I'd be like, wait a minute, why is it doing this? Oh no, it's not. That's a separate exa doing stuff. Especially because we got a bunch of different exas doing different tasks. Yeah. Okay, so corp insert though, when it is born, is going to grab 220. And then seek to the end of the file. I know how to do this bit of it, because I wrote this out before. We're going to go to the end of the file, then we're going to go back 1, 2, seek back 2. So where is it here? Okay, it's the end of the file, seek to copy F to... Do I want to copy it into X? No, we can copy it into T. And then it will... so that's... and do that. Cool, so then we get the date. That's great. Okay, and then... So we copy F to T, and then we add 2T1, write that back into T, and then seek to the end of the file, copy T to F. Okay, so what's the order that things need to be in? So it's it'll be, oh crap, we're in the wrong file. Oh crap, okay, no. So what we need to do, okay, so this needs to, grab a whole bunch of different stuff, actually, to do this, make this work. It needs to get the ID. Okay, so it needs to do that. Drop the file. Grab 221, which is fine, because this... Oh, dang, that's going to cause actually a problem. It's going to blow up before it even does that. That's actually bad. Wait, so why am I linking in there anyway, then? I don't need to. Yeah, I don't need to, because it's not going to handle it itself. Yeah. Okay, so we'll create corp insert. So corp insert, then actually the first thing it needs to do is link now. So link 801, do this, yep, do all of that, drop that, and then it'll have plenty of room to do this. Grab 221, go to the end of the file, copy what's in your T register, which is the ID, into your F register, and then what needs to come next? The date. Cool. So by the time it's ready to receive that, we're going to copy M to F, which will be the date. So that's going to receive that first, because this is going to do... Well, okay. Actually, you know what? Here's what we'll do, just to ensure that this actually happens. We'll do this, then we'll create this, then we'll copy T to M, and then... So that way it gets the date, and then it needs... Oh! Okay, I forgot. I need to insert... Hold on. So I need to do this, and we've got the corpse name. So I do need to seek 9999. Okay, so we go all the way to the end of the file. Then we copy T to F, copy X to F. Okay, so now we've got the ID and we've got the file name. Sweet. Okay, then we can drop that, do this, copy the ID again. Right, so that'll be corp ID. Yep. Okay. Which we just wrote here. Right, and then we copy over corp name. Right. Drop that file, grab this one, copy over that, copy over the date. And then we need to do that basically 2 more times. But it'll be sending over dollars and then cents. Okay, and then it needs to end. Like, that's it. That'll be it done, basically. Okay, so this needs to send over then the date. Then it needs to go back to the start of the file. Copy F to M. Oh, whoops. And it needs to do that twice. Okay, so that'll be the dollar value and the cent value. Then it needs to wipe the file it's holding and jump to the end. Sweet. Okay. That should now run all the way through and do basically everything I want it to do in probably the most overly complicated way imaginable. And even then, there's no guarantee. We might end up getting stuck here. We might have to deal with an overflow. So we might not even be finished. But we know this first puzzle should run. Okay. So they're now, working out their numbers. Right. Okay, so payable got sent. Now we're working out the rest of the dollars and the cents for payroll. Cool. So we got through the first test. Right. Oh, and we got a contest too. Where did... Oh, wait, everything blew up. Oh, boy. Okay. So we didn't get stuck on the overflow, which I thought we would. Where did everything go wrong? Okay, so this is all running just fine. Okay. Is it that one of these isn't... Hang on a minute. Who... Okay, let's see. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, that's holding that. That's fine. I don't even know if we get... Well, they all blow up and then we get the wrong number. Is that what happens? Issue a payment to the correct amount. Yeah, okay. So what's... So that's... Okay, so it did that. Oh, look at this. -9. Yep. Yep. We weren't... Okay. So our cents were wrong. Was it... Okay, was the dollar value correct, though? No, the dollar value was off... What? By a whole dollar? What the heck? I get that that's supposed to be 91. How the hell did I screw up the dollar value as well? Okay. Alright. I don't know where I'm going wrong with the dollar value. But I'm off by $1. How the heck did I do that? Okay. Alright. Let's figure this out. So it runs though. That's the thing. It's the thing is that the equation is wrong. It's not bugging out. It's not a timing issue. It's not exes communicating incorrectly to other exes. It's my maths is wrong, which is actually like totally okay because I don't mind if my maths is wrong because that's kind of an easy... It's not an easy fix, but it's an easier fix because it means, okay, I just know it's all my maths wrong. Now, it's right out of the gate, pretty sure that my cent maths is wrong. So let's go to here and see what values we're actually getting. Okay, so we got 77 and 68, and we got 3,006... Okay, so hang on a minute. Let's make sure that these numbers are even correct. So, what are we looking for? We're looking for 36.41. Let's just do the dollars first and figure out, make sure that's correct. So 73.07, subtracting 36.65 is 3,642. So I'm off by $1 in these values. Okay, so that means that the issue isn't in this thing doing its math. It's off before that point. So which one is off though? Is this one off by $1 or is this one off by $1? Okay, cool. So, well, payable's going to get done first, isn't it? Yeah. So, oh god, okay. Hang on a minute. Because they both do the exact same thing though. Well, it's got to be the cents that's screwing it up. That's it. It's got to be the cents that are screwing it up. Wait a minute. It'll be down here though. Okay, so that's the scribe. No. Payroll, payable. So it's send dollar. No. No, it's the scribe that sends it off. So it's this one that's doing all the maths though. So right sent. Yeah. Entity. Okay, yeah, carry cents. Right. F, go back, build a counter. Okay, so here it is. So we need to go to add cents. Here it is. Okay, so what are you doing wrong? So you've got... Well, is it cents? No, it's dollars that are wrong. No, but I think it's the cents that are causing it. That's right. Okay, so let's go... Oh, dang it. Alright, well, let's go all the way back to... No, where is it? It's in the scribe. Dollar and cents. Okay, so you've got 164. Okay. So wait a minute. Are you doing any modifying before that point though? No, you're not. Well, hang on. No, because we're just doing that, right? Delete that. Add that, delete that, go all the way to the end of the file. It is greater than 99. So it goes over, it grabs that value, and makes that sense. 77 cents. Yeah, and then we have a extra $1. So that's 1. We go to the start of the file, and we're adding $1. Wait, hold on, did we add $1 to it? We did it. If it's... Oh, right. Okay, yeah, that's for the overflow, which we're not doing. So we add the value of f to x, write that into x. I don't think we need to do that. I think we can just write it straight back into f. Is that what we can do? So that's adding $1 there. Okay, we could probably clean that up. I don't think we can. I think we can make that, simpler. But that seems to be adding $1, which is suspicious. Can we just do this? If I just go now, like, to this. Well, no, I want to do that, but I want to do this. No, it doesn't matter, because wire money is going to do it anyway. Yeah, so... Can we do this? No, we can't. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, where was it? It was here somewhere. Right there. There it is. Okay, well, that is properly boring. Okay, fine. Whatever. If you want to do that, fine. Right. So that's adding $1 for the first. This is in payable, if I'm not mistaken. Hang on, where was it? I think it was payable, because payable gets here first. You sure? X or 1, yeah, they get here first. Right. Okay. So what is this one doing? Well, that's doing that right now. So it does all of this. It adds $1, and then sends over the money. Says we're done. Blows itself up. Great. Okay, so now this one. Oop. Let's get you. Okay, so you're here. So I want to get you to. Where's the? Let's add cents. Okay. What are you doing at this point? You've got 92 and 276. Okay, it's 368. Greater than, so we, okay, added that modi, which is 68 cents, okay, divided it by, so we got a 3, okay, so either this, okay, so we're off by $1, but either this is off by $2 or the other one shouldn't be writing a dollar value at all. How the hell am I screwing that up? How am I getting through the first one and screwing up that one? Because all the maths is working out. It's got to be something else then. It's got to be... it might be the way I'm storing the ID, because I store it right at the bottom here. Hold on. That's a 0. Ooh. Is that causing... No, that shouldn't be causing me a problem. Because that's less than 99. Okay, so is that one causing me a problem? No, what about this one? No, sorry, this one is far. That's 71, and that's 0 in their final registers. That should be fine. That should be fine. 0 shouldn't be a problem unless it is. Wait a minute. Who is 3004? Okay, who's got 0? 3004. Okay, Hank. Does anything labeled 3002 have a 0? No. 2002. No. 2002. No, that's what I thought. Okay, so that one's fine. In what's that? 231. Okay, let's go to 221. What do we got? Let's check gas then. Well, actually, we should check gas here as well. 3000. No. Okay. Loss. Wait. Oh, there's Moss. 2004. Okay, so 2004, 2013. Okay. Doesn't appear ever since. Doesn't appear ever again. Wait, 2004. 665. Oh, okay. So it only appears once. It's 13. Okay. Right. So he was on the. So Moss was only paid once. Gast. So 70 from 13. Are we grabbing the wrong ID, maybe? Is that what's causing a problem? But then how is it running through test 1 and then breaking on test 2? Okay, well I want to see what Payable's doing first. So let's go to... where's Payable? Where does it execute its first line? Right here. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, okay. Payable, here it is. So it's grabbed a file. Cool. So it's waiting on Gast's ID. So... Oh, right, yeah, it's going to wait for both of their IDs. That's right, okay. Okay. Well, that's okay. We'll look at this one. So this one... So, because I think this one will... Yeah, okay. So we're looking for 3004, which should be correct. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, and at the bottom of this file is 3001, and 3001 is Moss. Okay, so we've got Moss and Gast's IDs correct. Does this one have an ID problem? Okay, let's see. It's looking for 2006, and 2006 is Gast. Okay, and 2001 is Moss. Yes. Okay, so they've got the right IDs. So it's getting the correct numbers. It's got to be... Then there must be a problem in the way I'm handling overflows then, maybe, is the problem. So I think the problem's with Payable. This one seems to be the one that's adding $1 when it theoretically shouldn't. So let's see. Pre-send, send. Oh wait, because it's the scribe that's going to get it, so I don't actually care what it does. Okay, so where are you at? Where are you? You're here. So you're writing the dollars and you're writing cents. Okay. So you've got 5 cents. Okay. Right. Oh, right. And then it's going to run through and work out it needs to go back again. Cool. So let's go into add dollar. So now what have you got? 208 cents. So this one shouldn't be causing the problem. Wait, hold on. 208? That should mean we're adding 2. Why are we not? Wait, so do that. Okay. Oh, wait, we're in the wrong damn test. Oi, okay. Alright. No, I want to be in this test. Okay, so then where do I want to be? I want to be... Where's my scribe? Right here. I want to get down to here. So who's getting there first? This one, which is... Yeah, that one. Okay. So I want to see what you're doing. So you're... Yeah, doing that. Adding that. Okay, that's all good. Then you're getting rid of that. Getting rid of that. Adding in the new value. Now okay, so 164. So it's got to be this number here is wrong. So that's the first value. So that's from the first time it ran through this loop, which was, I think the first one is Gast. Yeah, so because then it ascends Moss. So that's from Gast's loop of that. So let's go to let's see. It'll be in the cents. Okay. What are we at? XO1. Yes, this is the one we want. Okay. You're looking for 2,000. So you're gonna kind of like move all the way through this. So you get to here. So you've got 70. Wait, hold on. You missed it. Did you miss it or did you send? Wait, hold on. Did I miss that? Okay, hold on. We need to go back. I think I might have missed it. Exit 0. No, I want exit 1. This one's the one I want to follow. What you're doing. And your corresponding is 1, 0. I want to see what you're doing. Wait, no, hold on. We haven't built a... Oh, that's name to ID. Oh, dang it. Hang on. So who's actually in sending dollar? Nobody yet. Okay. Okay, no, you are. Okay. And then 1, 1 is receiving that. Okay. So you're looking for 2,000. Which is down here. So let's go... So we go over here, test DOF. It's false. It's true. Okay. Go back. Wait, seek. Oh yeah, no. Okay. No, that's true. That's fine. 1897. Okay. No, alright. But maybe, and it's not sending, it won't be sending 0. Okay, so it's in 1897, right? Right, okay. And then it should come up again here. Okay, so they are different values as well. Okay, that's good to know. So it sends that. Cool. So 1897 plus 1,047. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that did that. That looks correct to me. Alright, that's 94 cents. And then what's this one? 70. So okay, so what's 94 and 70? Okay. Well, let's do it in the order it does it. So that's 70 plus 94 is 164. So that's correct. That's not off by $1. Okay. Is there any other... No, there isn't. Okay. So maybe it's this one. So no. Because this is the only one. Because I think we checked 2004. That was 13. It's the only time it... Wow, it only appears once. Moss was only paid once in this test. Okay, fine. 13 cents is not causing us to have a problem. How the heck is it off by $1? Okay. Maybe it's got nothing to do with these exits then. Maybe it's the other ones. Maybe it's this one that's causing me problems. So 0 and 0, 1. What have you got? Where are you at? You're going through your dollar values right now. And you've already got 1538. So 3,000. So you've already done that. And you've done that. And then alright, so you're about to do this one. Okay. But it looks like it's the same amount. So 23, 23, 23, 23. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 23 times 4. 23 times 4 is 92. So that shouldn't cause a problem. And then 3002 has what? Oh, 69. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay. So 69 times 4 then. 276. Again, shouldn't be causing it to be off by $1. It must be because the value goes into the negative. Maybe the fact that the cents end up as a negative is what's causing the problem. Maybe. which means the problem might be... Okay, so the problem's not that far back in the loop. It's not in this point that it's causing a problem. So then it's got to be when we calculate them together, maybe? I thought I checked that and cleared it, but I might not have. Okay, so hang on a minute, because we know this bit is going to cause a negative value anyway. Yeah. Copy f to x, and then if we subtract it, we end up with a negative value of 9, yeah. So... that's a problem. Oh! Wait a minute. No, are we off by $1? Are we $1 too high or are we $1 too low? Because... No, we shouldn't be. We shouldn't be. It's only going to receive one number. That number. So, I mean, that number's wrong anyway. So if I do... hang on a minute. But if I do 68... if I do it in reverse... so if I go 77 minus 68, that's 9. Okay, so we should be getting a 9. Okay. Watch this... okay. Right. Is it a problem with overflow? Hang on. Where is it here? And it's getting all sorts of numbers. Okay, so what numbers have you finally got? No, this one's really easy because you've only got 4 numbers. You got that number and you got that number. Yeah, and what do we need? 3641. So is that number too high or too low? So 7307. 7307 minus 3665. Oh wait, whoops. 7307 minus 3665. It's 3642. Which should be 3641. How the heck are we adding an extra $1? I don't know where this extra $1's coming from. I legitimately don't know where this extra $1's coming from. Because if we were accidentally adding... It's got to be when this one overflows, maybe. Does this one ever get into an overflow state? Hold on. Let's see. Dollar overflow. Does either of them ever end up in here? None of them do. Okay. So we never... okay, so it's not because the dollar value overflows. And that's the only time that we'd end up with an underflow, like anything... we should never end up below 0 because these are never doing subtraction. They're only ever doing addition. We add values together, we're not subtracting values. So is it that the cents were wrong? But I manually did the cents and they came up... hang on a minute, what is the... okay, hang on, let's see what it gets for cents. Let's see, where's the scribe? Scribe... so you're going to then add all your cents together here. So you got 164 and 13. So 164. So let's see if it's getting this correct. So 164 plus 13 is 177. Okay. So what does it do? It goes back, gets rid of that, adds that value, we get 177. Okay, we go back, delete that, go to the end of the file, it's greater than 99, so then we're going to grab the remainder and add that in. Divide the rest, go back, and add the remainder. So 177 though is supposed to be incorrect, so in here. Alright, hold on. Let's go back then. It's got to be in here, but I don't know where I'm going wrong. It's driving me mad. I don't know where this damn bug is. And it's not like I can account for it by just going subtract 1, because then it'll screw up the first test. Because the first test is spot on. Let's see, where was it? It's not in the wiring. It's in AdSense. So... well, let's go to here. Okay, so we got that and that. Alright, so who's this? This is 1-1. Okay, so this is this exile. Okay, so in 221, Ghast is 2000. How many times does Ghast appear? Once, twice. Okay. 70. Okay, hang on. Let's manually do these calculations and work out if the number should even be correct. So the number we're looking for is 164. So from 2000, that's 70 plus 2000, 94. And another two. Nope, that's 164. That number is correct. That's the correct number, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not going crazy, am I? 2000. Yeah, there it is. So it's grabbing both of them. It's found them both and grabbed them. Wait, 2000 is 90. Yeah, no. That's, yeah, okay. So the cents are correct. What? Is this bugged? Is it that the goal is incorrect? No, I can't be that. Can't be that. Hold on. I'm gonna do a quick Google, just to say no. You're an idiot, John. Cyber myth. Studios. Okay, literally the first thing that pops up is a Reddit post saying the Cybermyth Studios numbers are off. Okay. Missing the problem. Something. So in this puzzle, yeah, okay. Always 1 or 2 quid. Yeah, okay. I feel like I'm missing something. Hadn't much fun with a nobody wants to share nobody's inside. A super ugly behemoth contains 3 exits, 156 lines so far. Oh wow! So they did it in a way better way than me. Okay. I'm just mistaken. I don't. Okay, cool. I don't know what you're doing there, but that's fine. Is to end up at negative cents, which works incorrectly with Devi and Modi. Okay, so at a certain point... Okay, so somebody is... Okay, right, so it is an underflow value issue. Okay, cool. So, the math is supposed to be correct. Somewhere, at some point, something's getting underflowed. Which is bad. So... crap, where's that happening? I don't know. It might not even be in there. It might be in this one. There's an underflow going on. But it shouldn't be. There shouldn't be, because at no point does it... Hang on a minute. Let's see. It might be that I'm not clearing out a register correctly, which could be a problem. Let's go to here. Oh, hang on. Where are we at? Oh, God. Who's doing that? Why are you there? Out of instructions, that's fine. What the heck's going on? No, I wanted to go to the scribe. Why are you being weird? Don't be weird to me. Yeah, take me to there. Ah, here it is. Okay, so there you are. So now you've got, alright, you're going to copy stuff into your T register. Okay. So you do that. Add the value of T to X. Okay, but X is already cleared out. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Hang on. Yeah, okay. So now you're going to copy a new value from 0. Okay. Cool. Actually, I'm going to do this. I don't want to jump to here. Okay. So you got it again. You copied it again. Okay. Is that what you got sent, though? You were sent 769. Yeah, you should have been, because it's... Well, these are all dollars. Okay, but you're being sent that value over and over and over again. Okay, you know what? Just to play it safe, I'm going to wipe out, like, in right dollar. Where is it? Here. We're going to do this. Copy 0 to T. And I'm going to do that for both. That should mean that sent always starts at 0. It's stupid. It shouldn't be this, but it might be this. And if it is this, then no. So it's still breaking. So we're still off by $1. 36.40. No, hold on. So we should be at 36. Oh, right. Oh, and I never fixed the damn cents problem. Yeah. Okay. Which I need to fix. So where is that? Where is that? Where is that? So this, do math. Cents. Okay, so we need to copy that. And then we need to test if, F is greater than X, and if true, jump to swap order. Otherwise, seek back one. So that way, and then just do this as normal and do that. Okay, but we'll do this mark math end. Yeah. So mark. So swap order, and it will seek back one, and then we will subtract the value of X from F and write that into M. Yep. And then jump to math end. There we go. Now, what does that give us? That. We're still getting... What? How are we still getting a negative value? I literally thought I just fixed that. Am I going mad? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Copy F to X. Test if F is greater than X. Which it isn't. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, hold on. It should be if... I think I got that wrong, didn't I? Yeah, I got that wrong. Okay, so I gotta... Yeah, it's not greater than if... where is it? Okay, so it's F is less than X. So if F is less than X, we want to swap the order. So we want to swap that order, go back, yeah, and do XFM, which gives us a 9. Great. Okay. Now it's doing that. It's getting a value. It's ending out, and that's ending out, and it's incorrect. So now, wait, hold on. We should be getting 91. Oh, we're only getting 9. Whoa, okay. Where the heck is that 9 coming from? Okay. Right. Well, I mean, I needed to fix that anyway, because that was bad, but now it's brought us a step closer. So somehow, I am 90 cents off, I think. 90 cents? Yeah. Yeah. Somehow I should be at 91 and I'm at 90. So I'm at 81 cents off. Yeah. Okay. So again, there's a problem with the cents somewhere. And it's before this. It's one of these is adding up, getting a bad number. Now we checked this one to death. This one should be fine. So what should be equaling 91? It's got to be in here then. It's got to be the cents in here. Okay, so okay, well then let's jump to that and see what we get. Okay, hang on a minute. We got to create all of our exes first. Okay, so that one, ex is 0. Give me all of your code. I want to skip down to like, no, because you're gonna. Oh no, I want to skip. No, I want the scribe actually. No, you haven't even built a scribe yet. We're still doing IDs. Okay, yeah, okay. You're here. Okay. Ugh. What? No. Yep, that one. I want when you've received all of the cents. So that's going to be here. You've got 164. Okay. So you're going to go through, do all of this, and then write out your cents again. No, wait, no, you're not. That's you. No, I don't care about you. What are you doing? You're still writing out cents. What have you got? You've got 92. Right. Okay. And then when do you next add the value of x to 1? Wait, hold on. Oh, right, yeah, no, because then that's it, just creating a counter to jump back. Okay, that's fine. So then let's go to here. Yeah, so this one's going to get there first, and I literally don't care. We tested that one, that's fine. Or is it going to... It's going to continue... No, that's in continue dollar now. So where's add dollar up here? Right here. Okay, so now what have you got? 92 and 276. That seems okay. So 92 plus 276 is 368. Okay, and so 368 divided by 100 is 3.68. So is it when the numbers are all being added together then that we have a problem? 3.68. That 92 maybe seems to be off. I don't know how we're ending up at 9 over... Okay, that's 3.68. Right, and you've already got some numbers in you. You've got 77. Okay, so you should have... You've got 68 and 77. How the heck are you supposed to get to 91? Unless we just send over the big cents value ourselves. Shouldn't matter. Should not matter. Okay, so, well, let's get to here. So you've got 68 and 77. So either they're both wrong, or the way I'm handling the overflow is incorrect. Maybe Modi isn't correct? Okay. I'm going to make life kind of easier on myself. I think the best way to do it then is to handle... Okay, here's what we're going to do. So all of our cents are getting added up here. And that's fine. But then maybe instead of doing all of this here, for our... What is this? Okay. Oh, right, for overflow. Yeah, so instead of doing all of this in here, maybe we'll just send the raw value. And then we'll have the last this eggs are up here handle all of the cents. Yeah, maybe that's what it needs. Okay. Well, hang on a minute. What are the numbers before we get to that point then? Because then we'll just figure it out ourselves. Okay, so who gets to there first? You do. So you get 100... Okay, hang on. So let's write this down. So what's 100? So 164. 164. Oh, oops. 164 plus 13 is 177. Okay. We're just going to move through with that. And then you're going to do a whole bunch of stuff, which I don't care about. Okay, who gets there next? Well, that'll be that one, so you're probably going to get there next, aren't you? What's the 0-1 here? Okay, and so you're there, so I want you to get to here. Okay, and what have you got? You've got 92 and 276, so... Okay, so 77. So okay, so 92 plus 276 is 368. So 368 plus 177 is 545. So divided by 100 is 5.45. That's still not 91. What the heck is going on? Because even if I handled it all up here as one big number, so I had 545. If I applied this sense method of doing this, it's still going to end up but we've made... Okay, so 545 divided by 100 is 5.45. But even if we added $5 to the total and did it all that way, I don't think it would matter. I think I'm going to have to tackle this again. Like, I was hoping I could get this done today, because then I'm not going to be on for another couple of days. But maybe I just need a couple of days just to, like, think on this. Well, before I do, though, what I want to do is I reckon the safest thing to do is to only execute this code basically once. It's going to save us some code as well, because we'll just have it send over a dollar value, a big dollar value, a big cents value, and then we can just kind of like hammer it all out into like two numbers to send. I think it's still the best way to do it. So where is it? It's in here. Okay. So it's going to do this. It's going to delete those. That's great. I like that. And then what is it doing here? So then it just does all of this stuff. Okay. So then it copies X to F. So we actually just want to do that. I think that's all we actually want to do. Oh wait, that's dollars. Wait, what the? What? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So we copy X to F. Wait, hold on. So what's... Oh, right, because we've added that, yeah. So I think we do this, add that, yeah, delete it, add that, delete it. Go back to the start of the file? Why are we going back to the start of the file? Hi. Oh no, we're going to the end of the file. That's, yeah, end of the file. Okay, no, that's cool. Yeah, we want to be at the end of the file. Okay. And then we want to copy X to F, and that will be cents. Oh. Okay, so we're going to do that. Okay. We're not going to do any of this. We'll get rid of all of this. We're just going to have the cents. So that won't be dollars anymore. That'll just be cents. So we don't need add no carry because we're not doing that anymore. Okay. Okay. I probably shouldn't have deleted that. Actually, I should have done. Because I'm going to want this. Well, no, because I know it's moddy and stuff. Yeah, no. I'm going to delete it, actually. Yeah. Copy X to F. Delete all this. Oh, don't need that twice. Don't need that. We're just going to jump into wire money, which will then just do this and just start sending over stuff. That's great. So it'll send over one big value. They're both going to send over big values. So that means that I actually have to do a bunch of maths all at once. I can't just send, hold on, where's the math? Here it is. So we do the right loop, so that just gets all the numbers. Great. Yeah, and it checks if I've got all of its numbers. Great. Okay, so it does this, but we can't have it send dollars and then do cents. We need it to kind of like do everything all at once, I guess. Okay, we have to X. We have to X, go back. Delete that number, test if it's that, and then we go to overflow. Otherwise, we go forward, yeah. Add that, subtract that number, go back and delete it. And if it's not, then we go into roll overflow. Where's that? That's down here. Yeah, and then it does this. Jump to continue. So it goes to here. So actually, what we want to do is instead of sending it, we're not going to send it just yet. So where is it at the end of this file, actually? Hold on. When it gets to here, where are we at in the folder? Oh crap. That's the sector. Okay, let's just bring that down. Well, we're at the end of the file. Okay, so instead of sending it over, we can just copy it to the file. Yeah. Wait, hold the phone. Why has that only got one number? Why has that only got one number? Did it not receive all of its numbers? Hold on. When we deleted, hold on. Let's see. Right loop, do math. Yeah, what'd you get? No, you got numbers. Okay. Okay, you got some big numbers, but you got numbers. So you did that. Okay, you copied that over. Great. You went back. You removed it. No. Oh, no, because no, it wiped it out. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go back. We're gonna subtract this. Wait, subtract from F the value of... From F the value of X. Yeah, write that into B. Okay. So, wait, 7304... Oh, God, okay. Okay. Yeah, and then we'll delete that. Test if F is over 99. Which it will be... Okay, so... Yeah, okay. Ah, crap. Yeah, that whole thing's gonna break now. Our overflow is gonna break because now, yeah, we're dealing with big cent values as well. Okay, so maybe what we need to do then, actually, is we need to get... Oh, man, we're not going to get both dollar values at once. So we do need to handle all of the cents in parallel. Ah, crap. And I just removed all of it. From... Where is it? From here? Was it from here? The carry? No. Add dollar. It's from here. I removed it all. Ah, damn it. So I actually need it in here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I need to put it in after that. Yeah. Unless... Oh. Okay. So where's that? That's under AdSense. Okay. Let's go back to AdSense. I'm just going to make a note for myself. Okay, AdSense. Okay, so I need to basically... Well, no, I need to keep that, but I need to, like, do a bunch of stuff here. I need to divide cents into dollars. Oh. Okay, divide cents into... Alright, you know what? Divvy cents to dollars. There we go, that works. Okay, that's what I need to do. Tomorrow I need to rewrite that bit of code. Ooh, man, I didn't think I would need to do that, but I do because, well, or I have to figure out a way of handling the overflow values again in some better way. But I don't know how to do that right now. So I'm going to call that a day. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this, please follow us here on Twitch. Or you can follow us on Twitter at Pint Party if you want to get notified of like when we're live and stuff. That's a good way of doing it. If you want to keep up with like some of our other gimmicks, that's all on that's also on Instagram. You can follow us there at pint.party. And if you want to watch previous streams of this to see how I got myself into this mess in the first place, you can check those out. They're here on our Twitch channel for 2 weeks, and then their permanent home is on YouTube. So it's linked. That's linked down below as well. So are the Twitter and Instagram links, by the way. But it's all linked down below, so you can go and check us out there. What else do we do? Oh, and we also do a podcast. I completely forgot about the podcast. Oh my god. There is a brand new episode coming out tomorrow. If you check down below into the links, there's a link for our Spotify feed. For Spotify. But if you're not on Spotify, if you prefer to get your podcast another way, just search Pint Party wherever you like to listen to podcasts and you'll find us. That's Apple Podcasts or iTunes. If you listen to your podcast through iTunes on a Windows PC, like why you would do that, I don't know, but you can. And Pocket Casts or anything like that, just search Pint Party. We're there. You'll find us, no problem. And you can hit subscribe there as well. And it's not as like technical as this. That's more like, lowbrow bum and fart humor. So if you want to like, listen to us just like make stupid jokes. Like, I mean, literally we talked about like, we talked. I mean, but it's lowbrow in like a smart way. Like we talk about things you can do with waste in space. That's the hint I'll give you for tomorrow's episode. It's a pretty good episode. I would highly recommend checking it out. And then as far as when I'm on next, I will be on again on Thursday at 2 p.m. AEST. Which, if you're not in Australia, you're going to be like, well, what the heck does all of that mean? If you go down below, click on the schedule tab. It has my schedule in. It'll automatically translate it to your local time zone, and that'll tell you when I'm on next in your time zone. So, yeah, if you're not from Australia and you don't know Thursday 2 p.m. Eastern time, Australian Eastern Standard Time, then like by all means, check down below and that'll tell you. And I think, is there anything else I need to do? Not sure. I'll tell you what I am going to do, though, in regards to this. I'm going to really have a think about this because, obviously, I thought it was a bug and somebody else thought it was a bug. So, like, I'm going to have to do some research, I think, and see where I'm going wrong because something is screwing up. But for some reason, I'm getting through the first test. I don't know how I'm getting through the first test, though. I haven't the foggiest. I really don't know how I'm getting through the first test. Anyway, I need to like rest my brain. I'll bet you what'll happen is on Thursday I'll come back and I'll be like, I've got it. I know exactly where I went wrong. It was this, and I'll like solve it straight away. We're so close now, though. We are so close now because all we need to do is like solve this sense bug, and it should work because we've got a complete set of code from start to finish, which we didn't have when we started this stream. So we're closer than we were before. But with that, this has been Pint Party. Cheers.